Hey guys, all right, well, this is going to be a bit of a different video, uh, because, well, there, it's a touchy subject, this video. Article 13, I'm pretty sure you lot have heard about it or heard of it, and, well, it's not looking good. It's really not. Um, Basically, what it is, it's a legislative from the European countries that hound on YouTube and Facebook and Tumblr, DeviantArt, and all the other websites where content creators can go to share their content to express themselves. And um, basically, what the European parliaments are saying are, well, I'm sorry, you can't use anything that doesn't belong to you, and you cannot use anything that you do not have permission to use. Which, I can understand and I can actually get behind that, but the way they're going about it is it's not okay. It's really not. Um, they shouldn't have to hold the platforms responsible for the misuse of content that the music department or um, the movie department or any other departments make. Memes, for example, they're pretty much going to be banned because of Article 13, and I mean, memes are they hold a strange place in my heart because, well, yeah, I enjoy them. Yeah, they're fun. I don't usually use them on my videos or channels, um, but it's become a way to express a cultural difference per se, and it's become a way for people to communicate and connect and actually get to know each other, and it's beautiful actually. So why people think that it needs to be put in check is beyond me. Like, yes, I understand that we are not the original creators of this content or this meme or whatever. Um, but it's like I said, it's a touchy subject, and it shouldn't. The fact that I even have to talk about this right now is a bit of a problem because it's it's growing and it will continue to grow, and it's just going to be this giant issue that eventually nobody can control because people in power, well, they like power, and unfortunately, okay, so anybody who knows me or watches my channels, they know I don't like to talk about politics too much. And this is mainly the reason why, because, well, it's all monkeys and typewriters to me. And unfortunately, when those monkeys and typewriters affect your life, you have to actually take a stand and say something about it. Because if you don't, then chances are you're going to be in a bit of a mess. Or that mess is going to eventually affect you in some way that you did not want it to affect you. And that's just how politics work. It's just a giant mess. You know that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean? If anybody has watched those movies, I'm pretty sure you have. If you're older than, 14, even if you're younger, you might have actually seen it because your parents were like, hey, it's a good movie. Let's go see it. Anyways, there's a scene, I think it was at World's End. Yeah, it was during that. And the pirates, they're all together and they're all messing about. And one of the characters is just like, this is a freaking mess. And Captain Jack Sparrow is like, "This is politics." Yeah, if you can remember that, I'll probably put up an image of that somewhere. But oh goodness. Hey. So this, I honestly don't know what else to say as of right now. Because Article 13 is a giant mess and it needs to be dealt with. It's going to hurt a lot of people on the internet and it's going to hurt a lot of entertainment companies too, probably actually in the long run. See, I read over Article 13 just to see what it was about, and I like what it wants to do. I don't like how it's going to go about it. Honestly, Article 13, the way it was written, a 2-year old could have written Article 13 and people would be like, oh, yeah, that's like the greatest book of history, you know? It's like, no, it's, goodness gracious alive. I can't. Um, so I have a friend, actually. If you watch my channel, you probably know of her. Her name is Alex. Her channel is Alex McMuffin. And she does a lot of content for Miraculous Ladybug. She does a lot of artwork for Miraculous Ladybug. She even has her own little comic series that she does. And because she resides within a European country, she will most likely be very much well affected by this. And when I contacted her about it, and when I told her that, hey, this might be a problem, she told me that she was scared and that um, it wasn't looking good because, well, she relies on that channel. It's one of her many only escapes from you know life. Kind of like my channel is for me, or my both of my channels are for me. You know, well, it's not really an escape, no, because I still deal with life day to day in, day to day out, and like me personally, I have a job, and honestly, I probably even shouldn't even be talking about Article 13 because of how small my channels are. I mean, one of them has, as of this recording, one of them only has 64 subscribers, and the other one only has 7. But hey, here I am. I'm spreading my word. I'm spreading the good word as much as I can, and this is just, it hurts. It really hurts when you are given a situation like this and you have no idea how to combat it or how to recover from it, and it's a mess. It really is. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's a I'm trying not to swear. I really am. I'm trying to actually watch my tongue because I don't want to be showing myself as angry or incompetent, but all I've done throughout this recording so far has been showing that I am incompetent because I can't even seem to get my words right. But that's just the reality of the situation is a lot of us on the internet are scared and a lot of us don't really know what to do or how to go about this. So me and my friend Alex, we decided that we'll do a live stream this Friday, around 8 p.m. Pacific time, Pacific time in the U.S. To her it'll be like Saturday morning, and to me it'll be like Friday evening. Um, but yeah, so we're going to be talking about it there, and we're going to discuss it in further detail, and we'll goodness me. And we'll answer whatever questions we can as best as we can uh, to everyone that watches it. And it won't just be her and me. I got some members of the 321 Idiots crew joining in, and she's got some of her friends joining in as well. So that it'll be like a small group of us just debating and talking about Article 13. Because Article 13, I will admit, there are some things about it that I agree with, but there are a lot of things that I disagree about it. And I don't know how that makes me feel because, well, yeah, goodness me, I, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Well, no, I know what I'm doing. I'm recording me talking about Article 13 and how it's going to be affecting YouTube, Facebook, or anything else like that, but I can't seem to just concentrate. That's how much shock I'm in right now because it's like, shh, shikes. This is a thing. This is a thing that's going to hurt, and this is a thing that is going to affect a lot of people's dreams and a lot of people's, yeah, that. If you can think of a better word, then please put it in the comments. But yeah. So goodness. Scheiße. I wish I could say. I really wish I could say that things could be looking up. That things could be looking better. But the voting is literally in January, and once it's passed, a lot of stuff is going to happen that maybe they didn't intend for, or maybe we didn't, especially we didn't intend for. And yeah, this is, goodness me, this is just one giant freaking mess. So I really do hope that you all join us for that live stream, or who all watches this recording. It's not going to be anything special. I know that it's just going to be, a still picture of my OC or a character or something. Probably with like the live stream date right below it, but like I just, people need to band together in times like this. They really do. People need to stick up with each other, and they need to just remember that they're not alone. Yeah, the situation looks, feels, and is grim right now. It really is. But if we want things to change, if we want things to be better, and especially if we want things to proceed and grow, and for people to continue to have a place to pursue their dreams and their wishes, then we really need to just group up and say what we think, say what we know, talk about how we feel about the way things have been going, and keep in mind that, not everything is going to be perfect, not everything is going to change right away, but know that we can make it better so long as we keep each other close. This whole Article 13 mess it's really dividing people, or not dividing people, but it's really just scaring people. And this is when the people need to just get together. They need to get together, and they need to remember, we can do this. If we talk about it enough, if we reach out to the right people, and if we can just agree that this shouldn't happen, that this can't happen, then we can do it. Now, like I said, there are some things about Article 13 that I agree with, and that mainly being protection rights for original content do need to strengthen, because there are those that have abused the current rights to use whatever it is they want to use and whatever it is they want to do. And, you know, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good, it's just what it is. And that's just unfortunately how it works. I mean, I'm a gamer, okay? I record me playing video games, and I'm a reviewer. I literally criticize a show about Pascal horses, and I honestly enjoy that a lot, and I don't want to lose that. Um, I reside in the US, so it's not going to affect me directly, but I do want to make sure that those in the UK, that those in the European countries have a chance to actually debate about it, to actually talk about it, and to discuss why this is bad and why this shouldn't even be a thing. Because it really shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, protection rights do need to be updated every now and again, but they shouldn't simply ban everyone from everything simply for the fact that some music company was whining about, oh, my song is being abused and it shouldn't be used like that. Well, unfortunately, you're the ones that put it out there and you're the ones that said, here, this is our song, this is our music, enjoy. The internet's a very touchy place now, and because of that, it's going to never be the same after the article gets passed, if it gets passed. And it's oh goodness me, it's I don't want to keep saying it's a mess. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows that by now. But it's a mess that we unfortunately need to deal with. Everyone needs to deal with this mess. Everyone who's a content creator, everyone who makes content for entertainment. Yes, we use content that doesn't really belong to us, but most of us, a good fair chunk of us, use the fair use laws to its full extent, and we don't abuse it. A lot of us just want to entertain people. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree on that. And a lot of us just want to see someone else smile. I'm pretty sure that's why most people make channels nowadays, because we're not doing it for ourselves per se, we're doing it for the people around us because we don't want to see them cry. We don't want to see them, looking down or sad or just going meh about day-to-day life. We want them to have a reason to laugh. We want them to have a reason to smile, maybe cry, not necessarily in a sad way, more of a happy cry, but definitely in a good way cry. That sort of thing. Goodness, this is what I do. This is what I get when I don't use a script. But yeah, we need to we need to definitely band up. We need to group up. Everybody. We need to spread the good word. A lot of us have already done that or are currently doing that. And at some point, we just need to we if it gets passed, we need to talk about what to do next. If it doesn't get passed, perfect. We'll keep going how we've been going. And even if it does get passed, I know for sure I'm going to stick with what I've been doing and I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep making content that I know people will either smile, laugh at, or go, oh, that was pretty cool. And everybody should keep doing that. I want to encourage everybody to keep making content, to keep creating entertainment for others. Not okay. How about this? If you're going to create something that you know is probably going to be funny or is going to be um, able to make someone else smile, I want you to put it out and I want you to actually give it a go. I want you to make sure that the people you are with have a reason to smile. And on that note, I shall end my recording here, and I shall remember that we all need to just smile. Even though it's our darkest times, it probably might get darker later, probably might get brighter later, but we need to remember that we have each other. We need to remember that no matter how far away we are from each other, we're family, and we fight for family.